Hey, what's up, guys? This is part 2 of my Getresponse Autoresponder training. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did last time because it took way too long. It was such a long video, and my wife actually pointed it out, props to her, that there were a lot of empty spaces where I wasn't talking at all, and it was just crickets chirping in the background because there was no noise. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to record, show you guys everything that I am doing. If I'm not doing anything, I'm going to pause it, and then when I am doing something, I'm going to bring you back in just so it's more flush, so you guys have a better feel without wasting time. Because I know that was like a 56-minute video, and I hope you guys can hear me okay, just because the air conditioning is on. Cool. So right now, this is part 2. Like I said, we already finished the first 7, so I'm going to continue, and I'm going to finish the last little bit. So where we left off was I was on a mission 2. We're just going to go back into this. So just to refresh, I'm now going into my funnel to see what I just did. So I was on a mission to solve this one epidemic. So now we're going to go into edit message just to make sure that it's on good, that it's all good. So next. Cool. So I hit a roadblock and it hurts. So that's what we're going to do next. So save and publish. I hit a roadblock and it hurt. We're now going to go to where was it? Oh yeah. Secrets, small library funnel. I hit a roadblock and it hurts. This is the next one. Cool. We're going to do I hit a roadblock so it hurt. So I hit a roadblock. So I've been changing these because I can't tell what they are. So the autoresponder name, as I click on this, choose another message, they all come up as like a lot. So like move, pre-launch, 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 they're all the same thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm changing the name just so that I can see what I'm actually writing. So now edit message. So I hit a roadblock and it hurt. That looks good. And we're going to change here. Next step. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do 2 things because I liked how I had it set up before. So I'm going to exit it out. I'm actually going to use the same thing that I was doing before, just so I can streamline this, because there's a lot of tedious tasks to do. So now I'm going to go back into I was on a mission. So I'm going to save it as I was on a mission. We're going to go into edit message just so that I need to read over this real quick just to make sure I know what I'm running, that it's flush. Oh yeah, okay, I remember where I was going to go with this. I'm now going to talk about when we were in Minnesota, opening up our sales office. So I hit a roadblock. Did it not save? Interesting. Suppose it's safe. Oh yeah, I didn't publish it. I hit a roadblock and it hurt. So now I'm going to go here because I already have it saved. Moving to the next funnel. I like this one. We'll do this one because I have these at the same I have it on the same settings so that they are all flush, that they all work well together. They're all in sync. So, hey, name. I always like using name. Use name as much as you can in the beginning. I mean, you're building relationships. Use their name. And after several years, so I'm going to pause it right now just so I'm not recording the whole thing, and then after I'm going to bring it back. All right, so this is what I did. I said, hey, comma, name. So what's their name? I quit Frito-Lay. I wanted to go into marketing, so I applied to a few different jobs, and to make a long story short, I found a direct marketing job inside of Fortune 500 company Sam's Club. During this time, I also married my sweet wife, Kara. Things worked out great in the beginning with the job. I successfully built teams and was training within months. Now, how does this relate to a roadblock? Because that's what I wanted to do, because I'm relating everything to what they see in the headline and to what I previously wrote in the last email. So how does this relate to the roadblock? So I put a question here because I want them to still stay engaged. Now we're getting there. I was soon promoted to campaign manager and was nominated to go and open a sales office in Minnesota. Awesome, right? Kind of. Here's where it got tricky. I loved the training part of it. I loved the coaching aspect. Also, I was months away from opening my own sales office with my own team, but I was depressed. Why? Why would I be depressed with so many things going on? So many great and rewarding things going on. I hated what I was doing. I knew I wanted to work online, but I sold myself short and to work at Sam's. To make things worse, I was putting in 70 plus hours a week. We also totaled both our cars within 2 weeks of each other. I would go to work and have anxiety attacks. It was that bad. So we had to make a decision. Continue to do what we're doing, a very unhappy newlywed couple, or quit and start over. And now I'm going into more of an engagement question. Right now I'm not worried about the links. I don't want to sell right now. I'm trying to build relationships, and stories work awesome with building relationships. So have you had similar moments in your life? What are they, and what was your method to overcome them? Hit reply below and tell me in a few sentences what happened. It'll take 2 minutes. So I'm making it seem super simple because I want them to actually tell me what their story was, because then there'll be that know, like, and trust factor. Thank you for reading and for being you. Your friend Tucker. P.S. Look for my next email on how I overcame my problems. It's called I Struggled and Couldn't Sleep Until. So I leave a little hanger there. I leave the people looking forward to my next email, so when it pops up, they see it, they click on it, and they read the entire thing. It's so cool. So that looks good. So we're going to save template. Test message, spam score. You always want to check. So 0 out of 5, that's good. So next step, 17, yep, good, save and publish. So now I'm gonna I already grabbed the link, I already copied it for the next one. So on day 22, I have, let's see. I struggled and couldn't sleep until, so now again, I'm going to choose the message. 1, 2, where'd it go? 4 years of my life. Edit message. Triple highlight. Paste. Paste. Good. Next. So now again, I'm going to do the same exact thing, and I'll show you guys, and then I will come back to you, show you what I did, why I did it, and then we'll move on to the next email. Alrighty, here we go. So I just finished the last email. Not the last one, but I just finished this last part, and I'll read it real quick. So here, always come up with different ways on how to start your first line, because if people see the same things, it gets monotonous and people start actually losing interest. So I actually ask a question in the first line. Did you see my last email name? If not, please go read it. It has vital information that is important for this email. And then I continue with the story. So I really couldn't sleep. And I'll put a ... just to make it more fancy. So I really couldn't sleep. We weren't in a great situation. To make things worse, like I mentioned before, both of our cars were wrecked. But I managed to fix one of my cars, learned how from my dad, and we sold both, and we sold the other to the junkyard. And we decided to move back home. It was not a pretty sight. My team was very upset with us. By the time we got home, we had under $1,000 to our name. But I felt better. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing was the right thing at that time for my wife and I. From then on, I've been working for myself. I'll continue. The next part in my next email is really important and has a lot of info that I want to cover. Your friend, Tucker Ferwerda. And then always with the PS. PS, the next email is very, very important. So I'm starting to stress how important it is because we're coming up to the sale day, to call it. I'll be sending it in 5 days. Make sure you pay attention because I have something for you and your growth. I've used it and tested it to make sure it works. The email is called Yes, I Made It, and it's yours in 3 days. So I'll probably actually go through these again because I want to actually give more tips and more teaching moments just so that they hear both sides of me, like my history side, but then also my teaching side. So then it's a win-win for everyone. So save, template. Now careful with using $signs and other things like that because it might not, okay, we're good. Just be careful with anything that you do all caps, careful with all caps and using that too much. And then also $signs are huge numbers because Getresponse will actually pick that up and then it goes in the spam folders. So save. We're going to save and publish this. Cool, we've got just a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pre-launch content. Yeah. So I'm postponing the sale. Like, you've got one shot to, oh shoot. You've got one shot to do the sale. So why not make it easier on yourself? So, yes, I made it. And it's yours in 3 days. So again, we're going to go here, autoresponder, boom, 4 years, edit message. Now, as you can tell, I'm sending them all at the same time at 6 a.m. because if they get it early on in the day, I mean, they've got all day to read it. So, yes, I made it, and it's yours in 3 days. I'm not copying it because I have something else copied that was from my other email. So next step, and again, I don't even know if this is gonna work, guys, but I'm just showing you guys how to do this. But I can give you the stats on how it goes later. But again, all this, everything that I'm teaching you right now, to summarize it, has to do with testing. Just test everything that you do. Because then you'll get real results. It doesn't matter if you have a good idea or if someone else does. You have to first test it with you and your people to see if it even works. So we're going to go to Homa. Yep. Where aren't you going? Oh. So Tahoma, 16, oh, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Bold here. Just going to go generic hey name. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and then I'll show you guys what to say. Alrighty, here we go. So, finish this email and it goes, hey name, you made it. I was working for myself. It wasn't easy at first, but as I did, it got easier. I started off with online marketing, coaching, and learning the art of selling and team building. I also started as an independent contractor / freelancer and quickly learned how to automate my business. Things were looking better for us. I started making anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks an hour as a 23-year-old, which was higher than any of my friends at that age. I also learned how to do the business management side of things. My business started to explode and I met the right people at the right times. Your friend Tucker Ferwerda. Name. Okay, this is where it gets cool, I think. We'll see how it works. Name, in 3 days I'm going to be sending you More of what I sent you a few weeks ago, but more in depth and more valuable. I also want to help you. I want to serve you in the best way possible. I know this will help. So this is just me basically being vulnerable, putting myself out there, but also saying like, hey, just like I sent you a few weeks ago with the smaller package, I'm going to be sending you a larger, more in-depth, more valuable package. So this will automate my sales, because if they buy the $17 to $47 package, they'll see this and then they'll buy like a $2 to $3 to even $600 package, which I'll make later. But first comes the funnel, then the links, then the product, etc. So we'll see. And I don't even know if this is going to work, but I like funnel work and I like testing. So this is all about testing. So as you guys can see that, and then, oh, just so you guys know, here I've got this picture. You can actually add pictures by clicking, where'd it go? You grab this image block and you can bring it over and put it anywhere you want. I don't like this, so I'm going to move it. But here I just made quickly on Canva. Right. Anyway, you can make a ton. You can make so many cool photos or logos or anything you want. And I can't find it right now, but that's okay. But anyway, learn how to do this on Canva. It's a really good, really high quality site. So I just made a picture and then I uploaded it by going here, where'd it go? And then choose image, and then in my images, and then upload from your computer the one that you just made. So these are all the images that I've made so far. But we don't want it. It's just plain and simple. So did I save it? I don't remember, so I'm going to save it anyway. Template, saved, test message, spam score. Good, 0 out of 5. We're golden. Cool, so save and publish. Good, we've got 4 more. Let's do this. So these next 2, this one's going to be a pre-launch. This is a pre-launch. This is the launch day. And then move on to the next funnel. So I'm going to pause it in a minute. Choose another message. Auto. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, wait. What's next? Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yes, I made it and it's yours in 3 days. I'm going to make this one quick. Wait, what was that last email? Sorry. It's funny. Let's just save it. Sure. What was that last one called? Yes, I made it and it's yours in 3 days. Yes, it's yours and I made it. Here's your free gift. Oh, so what did I do here? Cool, so that you guys get to see some troubleshooting. So what happened was I forgot, probably because I was talking to you guys, of what I said. Yes, it's yours and made in 3 days. So I'm just going through it again just to make sure that I have it all set up. So it's a free gift. So I like that. They get to see it. They're like, oh, hey, cool. He's giving me something. So yes, I made it, but that's not what we're gonna call it, because here's your free gift. Copy, copy. Paste, here's your free gift. We'll go here, auto. Sure, we'll do that. Edit message. Now look, see, 7 p.m. You just see how that last one, you can go back if you want, but sorry, hang on. Focused. So I'm having them open up these free gifts at nighttime, because first I was doing it in the morning. Now I'm doing it actually at night. So I've got the next 3 emails, this free gift, the next free gift, and then the sale page, the sale email. They're all going to be opening up at night, because just from, what I've experienced, people are more willing to buy at night because they're home, they're relaxed, it's not in the morning. So just a little food for thought. So I'm not sure what the gift will be. But, so just to summarize it. So here we go again, pause, and then I'll bring you guys back to show you what I wrote. Okay, so with this one, all I did, I'm gonna make it super short and simple. I don't want them to read a lot. I just want them to say, here it is, here's the gift, check it out. So this is me giving them before I expect to receive. It's kind of like a law. You need to, think about it. You extend your hand to take, but what are you doing? You also have to give before you can receive. So anyway, I've got another gift coming your way in 2 days. This is my business. This made my business grow and my team building as well. I don't like that. My business grow. Nah. My business and my team grow, as well as my income grew a ton after using it. Cool. So let's just check. Template. Boom. Spam score. Oh, interesting. So it's 1.5. HTML and text parts are different. So I think that means it's called, now we're going to check. So draft, spam score. What's going on? It's still too short, so that's why. So I'm going to add a little bit of words in the beginning. To make sure you, not past tense, I want to make sure that you are taken care of. This is my free gift from me to you. Let's try that. This is good. You guys get to see how to fix things. Cool. See? Boom. Like I told you guys. So just by adding those 3 or so words, it dropped it down from 1.5, which back to 0. So that is really good. So anytime we can get 0 out of 5, we have more of a chance that our people, our subscribers, our tribe will actually see our emails. So now I'm going to save it as a template again. Next step. So right now I'm just doing the basics again, like I said. I'm going to put in the links, I'm going to put in the names, but I like doing things as a system. So check this out. Oh, this is going to be good. So I'm going to go here. This is going to be sweet. So since I just made that autoresponder, so look, I just chose that last message since I'm doing another email, and we're going to call this one second gift, yours free. Boom. Yeah. Those beeping noises, my mentor, my coach, he's actually on a call right now, Facebook Live, and yeah, that's why you hear all those beeps. So, is your second free gift. This works hand in hand with my first gift I gave you a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, check your inbox now, because, let's see, it won't, and I'll change all this stuff later, make sense without it. Here's your second gift. Now is the sale day. Again with the PS because we want to switch it up. I hope you've enjoyed these free gifts the past couple of days. My next email, I have something very exclusive for you. Make sure you open it when it comes. Because I'm not sure if I'll and I'll be more specific because I won't keep it around. The email is called This is why you're struggling, and this will solve it. Cool, I like it. We'll go with there. Template, test, spam score, 0. Next. Sweet, guys. This is good. We are doing, and look again, so exactly at 7 p.m. because I want them to receive things at night when it's more calm, they're more relaxed, they're off work, they're not in the normal hustle of the day. And then the same thing, I'm going to have my sale here do exactly that. So I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, so I'm just going to leave it blank, but I'm still going to change it a little bit. Yeah, choose another message, autoresponder. I'll do this one because I know it's short and I can easily change it because there's not a lot of words. And I don't know why it doesn't move it. These pictures shouldn't be here because they're obviously not there in the autoresponder, but it's completely fine. I mean, we'll just go in and change it. So I'm just going to save this one. And I'll change that later as I get the links up. And then this one, again at 7 p.m. because this is the sale. This one's called Move on to next topic. So I don't know how this one's going to be, but second gift here is free. Edit message. So now this is where I'm going to do like some kind of survey. And I'm going to do personalized name. Will you do me a favor? I have something for you if you do. I like giving people stuff. I like giving people an incentive to do something. I don't like just saying like, here, do this because I want you to. So now we're going to do name. I hope you've enjoyed about me as much as I've enjoyed learning about you. And I'm going to thank them beforehand. Thank you for your emails and your replies. I really do appreciate it. Now for the favor. Please click on one of the 3 links below to tell me what topic you want me to talk about next. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And for doing so, I have your free gift on the next page after you put in your name and best email. So go and do it right now, please. And then no PS. Actually, we'll do another PS. PS. Click here to fill out the form. This will, I want to help. I know I can. I need to know how to do so. Thanks. Cool. So simple. Now for my next part, all I'm going to be doing is adding the links. Makes it super simple, but I don't like going back from email and then grabbing the links and then putting it in and then finishing everything. I like doing 80% of my work at first and then the fine details, the last 20%, at the end, so I can really focus on it. Spam score. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go through all of the emails that I previously did, and I'm just going to grab the links that I have and I'm going to plug them in like this. So let's say click on this link. I'll highlight it, push this button here, and then I'll put in the URL, google.com, and then it'll get highlighted. See that? Click on this link. So we obviously don't want to go to Google, but that's how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll do a part 3 on this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably will. Why not? But this just shows you what I'm planning to do next. So anyway, keep up the good work.